Hey guys, gonna do a bit of a You Don't Know Jack farewell tour before I leave. We're gonna be playing 3 games of different You Don't Know Jack games. We're gonna do The Ride, Head Rush, and Volume 2. So let's get started.
Greetings. Welcome to the ride. Congratulations on being the first in line to answer that question. I'm sure it will lead to a game full of firsts, where you'll probably finish last. Now, how many people will be playing? All by yourself? Well, no worries. There'll be enough trivia and comedy for 3 humans. Is this your first time on... Excellent. It's always great to play with experienced professionals. May I have your name, please? Thank you very much. Remember to be all you can be.
Sure.
Well, that's all I have to say. Hope to see you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Episode of You Don't Know Jack is sponsored by my first aid kit. It's fun to have boo-boos. And now, here's the host, delicious as his name, Cookie.
First of all, I'd like to welcome you to the game. And don't feel bad about playing alone. I mean, you always get to be number 1. Well, after me, of course. Okay, now remember, first impressions are always important, so don't embarrass yourself in the first question. Let's ride. Hey, buzz in to select a value. We're calling this one. First, I turn on the TV. You ready? Let's go. Which one of these pairs does not list the first thing first? Beverly Hills 90210 Melrose Place, The Simpsons Beavis and Butthead, Sesame Street The Electric Company, or Dynasty Dallas? Go!
Wait, really?
What the hell am I doing? That didn't sound like Beavis at all. It sounds like Pat. God, that was terrible. That doesn't really matter. You got it wrong anyway.
Really?
Oh, look what I have here. The correct answer. Dallas came before Dynasty. Don't you even care who shot JR? What happened to you? Where's your compassion? Now select the highest value. Okay, give it up for... Motley Crue plays its first bar mitzvah. Okay, I want you to look at this analogy and tell me which answer best completes it. Heather Locklear is to rocker Tommy Lee as Lilith of Jewish legend is to whom? Adam, Jesus, Abraham, or Richie Sambora? Okay, I guess I'll forgive the horrible first impression you made by flubbing the first question. Before Pamela Anderson, Heather Locklear was the woman who was made for Tommy Lee. Before Eve, Lilith was the woman who was made for Adam. Hit your buzzer to select the value. The category is My First Love. Okay, hang tight. We're talking about $3,149 here. Here we go. What should be the first thing you think of when you think of Stephen Furst? He was that doctor on ER, he was that priest on Amen, he was that cop in the Dream Team, or he was that pledge in Animal House. Here's what you should have picked. He played Flounder in the movie Animal House. Huh, I learn something every day around here. I thought he was the beaver on Leave It to Beaver. Okay, buzz in and lock out. This one's called Jerry Mathers, not Stephen Furst, as the Beaver. You know, many folks think of the Cleavers from Leave It to Beaver as the typical nuclear family. Keeping that in mind, If Wally decides to enact a first strike policy against the Beaver, what will he do? Tell on Beaver after he throws food at dinner, get Eddie Haskell to spy on Beaver, wait till Beaver hits him first, hit him back, or find all of Beaver's water balloons and pop them? Spying on Beaver? I think you're thinking of Porky's 2. In case you're wondering, a first strike policy is where you wipe out your enemy's weapons before they have a chance to use them.
Now, Wally, it wasn't very nice to incapacitate your brother's strategic defense systems, now was it? Go to your room.
Okay, hit your buzzer and try to...
I finished ahead of you and now I'm gonna race ya.
Welcome to first. That's the last time I'm gonna say that. Now remember, to win cash, buzz in when the first letter of the answer lights up. If you collect all the letters, you grab the cash. Okay, let's hit it. The Heisman is a what? Grand Slam Tennis Open. To win 2 consecutive titles. Right. World's most popular sport. Unbeatable bowling score. 300. Chess champ Deep Blues maker. IBM, at least twice a day. Come on, one more letter and you really cash out. Championship jewelry. Ring. The winner drinks milk. Fast cars see the checkered what? Flag. Horse racing's top achievement. America's Cup sport. Sailing. Nice. First. You got the bonus. That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the night. You can do a lot worse than that. Let's check out your category. Did Howard Cosell work for Century 21? Here we go. If your real estate agents were with the First Estate, what would you expect them to wear? Habits, investments, press badges and reporters' hats, tiaras and crowns, or thongs and G-strings? This just in, you're wrong. Here's the one you wanted. During the old regime in France, clergy was referred to as the First Estate. So, you're not married, but you're looking for a one-bedroom apartment. Let's see. I've got some places in hell I can show you. Alright, buzz in for the cash. Your category is... Chivalry isn't dead, but these authors sure are. Let's see that question. If each of the following writers came to a doorway at the same time and someone called out, "Ladies first," who would get to walk through the door first? Ezra Pound, George Eliot, Jules Verne, or Percy Shelley? No, Jules Verne wasn't a woman. And just so you know, he also isn't the Verne that Ernest is always talking to. The correct answer is... George Eliot was the pen name of Mary Ann Evans. Pen name. Why would you name your pen? Okay, select the value of the questions. It's dead, it's disgusting, it's roadkill. Alrighty, remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And don't forget, bonus cash for the bonus puzzle at the end. Okay, pop the clutch, baby. Little tiny bit and homophone a pair. What unites these two?
Score!
Blue's Blank Royal and RC is Royal Blank Cola. Eccentrics and Cereal Frosted Blank. Sights to be seen and making blank of yourselves. Little Rascal Darla's surname and Thug. Tickets for a profit and supposedly collected by Native Americans. Puppet on South Park, Mr. Blank, and Cat in the Blank. Alright, let's nab that bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all things found on a head? You nailed it! Rack it up! Nice job. Let's move ahead, shall we? Alright, there it is. Let's keep moving. Alright, it's time to choose the value of the question. Here's your category. Whose older brother isn't creepy? Hey, take a look at the following song lyrics. When you know the missing word, buzz in and start typing. No, my first name ain't Baby, it's Janet. Miss Jackson, if you're. Buzz in and type the missing word when you know it. It's Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. I wonder what you get to color if you're slightly cantankerous. Well, old man?
I don't have a canker sore. What?
Alright, bang your buzzer and grab the highest value. Hey, you can live on that. Here's your category. First class loser. Alright, picture this. You're on an airliner and the flight's really crowded, so you get bumped into first class. Just don't talk to anybody, alright? Because they don't really like your type up there. Now, as you're trying to stow your carry-on luggage, the flight attendant asks you if you'd like anything. If you tell her, just a sec, what might she bring you? An incredibly good-looking escort, a large paper bag, a mildly dry champagne, or a small rodent? Hey, it's not always one of the wacky answers. It's a mildly dry champagne, and if you really want to belong in first class, stop sticking peanuts in your ears. Now select the highest value and see if you hit the... Kaboom! Here's your category. The history of hanging 10. Hey, how about digging yourself out of the hole on this one? If the guy you had a hit with Surfing USA in 1977 sang about the first explorer to hit the shores of the Americas in 1002, what pair would you have? John Schneider and John Cabot? Christopher Cross and Christopher Columbus? And you've got such a long way to go. Such a long way to go. You should have picked this. Leaf and Leaf. Yeah, I sure remember that Leif Erikson poster I had in my junior high locker. Oh, hold on a sec. And, I don't mean the dry champagne. Oh, God, Oh, my God! Oh, sweet Jesus! It's a Viking attack! Everyone run for your lives!
Lucky, save the O's.
What?
The Vikings are stealing the O's.
trying to save myself in here. Jesus, was it something I said about Leif Erikson? Well, that's the first time I've ever been attacked by Vikings. I've got a few scrapes here and there, but other than that, I'm fine. Oh, look! Somebody left behind a funny helmet. Hey, buzz into selective value. I like to call this category first one to whip out their whip wins. Oh, that's great. The Vikings took our nice, round, familiar O's and left us with these scary and un-American O's. Oh, well. Because he was first cast to play the hero in Raiders of the Lost Ark, who is the lost Indiana Jones? Tom Selleck, Bruce Willis, David Duchovny, or Pierce Brosnan? All right, let's take a look at the right answer. Tom Selleck was originally cast as Indy, but didn't do it because he was already committed to Magnum P.I. Gotta admire someone who puts art before commercial success. Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the next question. Well, we've already had Vikings attack, so let's get on with the Jack attack to see what other damage we can do. But first, a clue. The artists formerly known as... Hey, what if I change my name from Cookie to that O with a little line through it? You think that would go well? Let's see your final score.
Start treating me right. I need your whole heart, not just 2%. Oh, cow, I long for you every night. When you moved into our cottage, I said to myself, hey.
Alright. Next game. Okay, we're still recording, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna go do some head rush now.
So we created Veggie Spew to give you all that veggie days of our lives to harvest.
It's the humidity.
Welcome to Head Rush. I need to know how. That's what I needed. Table for one, right this way. I need your name first. Okay, Sparky, let's try it again. Type in. Didn't mean to rush you.
45 seconds.
See an icon you like? Pick it.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer's gonna be the letter B.
Okie doke, let's go.
Woohoo! All right, welcome to Head Rush. What, just you and me tonight? Don't you have any friends or anything? Nah, don't worry about it. Friends are overrated. So, here's what you gotta do. Question flies in, you know the answer, so you buzz in and you choose either 1, 2, 3, or 4. Then you either win a bunch of cash if you get it right, or you lose and I take away all your money and I humiliate you. Got it? Well, if there's no further questions, let's start today's lesson. Okay, pick a category. This one's called Truth or Dare. 10,000 bucks riding on this one. Okay, hey, enough of the trivia. Let's get down to what really matters, real life decisions. Which would I rather do? Drink a glass of zit juice, hold a living mouse in my mouth for a day, pluck each hair from my body one at a time, or watch a USA High marathon? A USA High marathon? Are you out of your mind? Okay, it's not that I'd want to do it, but if I absolutely had to choose, I'd have to go with the mouse. Yeah, sure, it would be squirming around a little bit, you know, and I would hope it wouldn't go down my throat or anything. But after a while, it would just kind of like hang out and eat the food that was stuck between my teeth, so... What? I need a category. Say hello to a mean green thieving machine. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. All right, everybody's seen how the Grinch stole Christmas, right? You know, where he takes everyone's gifts. Jag. Suppose the Grinch swipes a Kinara, 7 candles, and gifts marked do not open until January 1st. What should this new show be called? How the Grinch Stole Hanukkah, How the Grinch Stole Lambada, How the Grinch Stole Kwanzaa, or How the Grinch Stole Ramadan? Kwanzaa is a celebration like Christmas. They light candles in a candle holder called a Kinara, and it lasts from December 26th through January 1st when they open their presents. Of course, the Grinch returns all the gifts on New Year's Day, but, you know, he has to wait until after the Rose Bowl. Alrighty, pick one. Your attention, please. Attention. You just picked a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is... Smells like the dog farted. Okay, I'm going to read you 7 different names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a breed of dog, a type of cheese, or both. As each one comes up, if it's a dog, press 1. If it's a cheese, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And if you want to skip one, press 4. You get 5,000 for each right answer, and 5,000 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Alrighty, bring out the monkey. Let's boogie. Stilton, dog, Akita, Chihuahua, Colby, Kali, Chow Chow. This is it. Whip it. That's all of them. No, 5 wrong. That's not bad. I'm sorry. That is bad. Hey, don't worry about it. Maybe on the next question you can guess a little better. Okay, I need a category.
Okay, hold on. Before we move on, I apologize about that performance. If it weren't for the both thing, and if it weren't for those obscure names, then I would probably have gotten better. Yeah, you guys are rolling my eyes. We're like, yeah, right, Matt. Let's just move on.
May I introduce? Yeah, right. Let's cut them open and find out. This one can get you 10 grand. Okay, just for fun, let's pretend the Spice Girls are really made of spice. According to Mother Goose, what are the Spice Girls missing? Snails and puppy dog tails, sticks and stones, sugar and everything nice, or green eggs and ham? Mother Goose tells us that little girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what little girls are made of. Yeah, I guess the Spice Girls traded it in for 15 minutes of fame. They're gonna regret it. Category, please. This category is known as a good burger in paradise. This one will get you 10 grand. Okay, imagine a sequel to that movie Good Burger where Ed and Dexter are racing against Mondo Burger to open a hamburger stand in Europe. If their goal is to set up a good burger in the city after which hamburgers were named, what should Ed and Dexter do? Exit to England, jet to Germany, truck to Turkey, or fly to France? The granddaddy of all sandwiches was created in Hamburg, Germany.
I hope they open that German Gutenberger soon. I mean, a man can only take so much Bratwurst und Schnitzengruben.
Gesundheit.
Danke.
Okay, pick a category. Pucker up for, this thing. Get it right. I'm handing over 20K. Okay, let's see who spends way too much time in chat rooms. If you're a left-handed loud laugher with braces who wears shades, which of these emoticons will you not need to describe yourself on your AOL account? Oh, and let me get this out of the way so you can think better. This one, this one, this one, or this one? Hey, some people see the number 8. I see sunglasses. I also see a player suck in wind. Oops. This is not the symbol for sunglasses, left-handed, or braces. It's the symbol for oops, you know, like when you make a mistake and lose cash. Get it? Alrighty, pick one. The category? Smells like tea spirit. You get this one right, it's worth 30,000 greenbacks. Okay, so I went to the store the other day and I saw the weirdest thing. Rapper Iced Tea's come out with his own antiperspirant, dry iced tea. If dry iced tea is made entirely of dry ice, what's the main ingredient in iced tea's fresh new antiperspirant? Supercool nitroglycerin, liquid oxygen, solid carbon dioxide, or deep frozen water? Dry ice is composed of solid carbon dioxide. Yep, just spray it on and voila! Instant pitsicle. Mmm, salty. Category, please.
Hey, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, it's my question. Here we go. These guys get up, do. Old man's morning memories. Hey!
And here we have...
like school in the summer, no class.
And it's worth 20,000 bucks if you get this one right.
I tell you, they don't make TV shows like they used to, boy. There was that one show I used to really love. Oh, man, what was it called? Oh, you know, it's that one. Oh, gosh, it's right there. I can't see it. Oh, you know... It was about that funny high school teacher with the curly hair and the mustache, yo. You see, he went back to work at the same school he went to when he was a boy, you know? He had all those smart-mouth students, and everyone called them sweet hogs or sweat hogs or piggies or I don't know. That John Travolta guy was in it, too. Oh, man, what was that show called? It's driving me batty. Oh.
All you had to do was type this.
Hey, it's all coming back to me now. The mustache, the curly hair, the sweat hogs. It's Welcome Back, Kotter.
So you really like that show, huh, old man?
Oh, sure. Yeah, it reminds me of when I was a boy and I had to walk to school 30 miles and we had to hunt for our own lunch and burn our clothes to keep warm. Yeah.
Wow, that sounds rough.
Well, we had each other.
I need a category. And this is the house that bad taste built. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Hey, if you're like me, then you love that TV show Full House. I can't believe it's gone. Oh, well, anyway. Say the cast of Full House goes on to make 4 spin-off shows. Because it's the best hand in the game of poker, which spin-off would be the most successful? Flush with Candace Cameron, 3 of a Kind with John Stamos, Royal Flush with Bob Saget, or One Pair with the Olsen twins? In the game of poker, a royal flush beats everything. And And believe me, if Bob Saget is starring in it, it will be a royal flush. Okay, I need a category. Here she is. Desperate times call for desperate beverages. How does $20,000 sound? All right, now you've all drunk that Fresca stuff before, right? Fresca? Imagine that the soft drink Fresca spices up their image by changing their name to Fresco. Which of these will you be drinking? A wet plaster and paint soda, a spreadable lardy pop, a delicious fish-flavored drink, or a pink vegetable-based beverage? Should have picked this. A fresco is a type of painting that's done on wet plaster. There's a whole bunch of them in Italy, so you should be belching up some really pretty colors. Ooh, burnt sienna. Alrighty, pick one. Don't move, because we'll be right back after this short commercial message.
Oh, where's my scrunchie? It was right here.
In a rush. Try new Triple Lip. Eyeshadow, deodorant, lip gloss, all in one. On the run, get 3 in 1.
Swoosh, swipe, smear, the choice is totally clear. Time for the head rush. Keep your eyes glued to the screen, because when you see 2 words that match, you better buzz in. If you're right, you got $5,000 coming your way. But if you're wrong, you owe me $5,000. Oh, don't forget. Remember the clue. Your match better fit this clue. Video critters. Now, let's see some action on those buzzers. Good luck.
Video critters, okay.
You know, this victory was so strong, it reminded me of, well, not much, because it wasn't that strong. But anyway, thanks for playing. I gotta go drop the kids off at the pool, if you know what I'm saying. See ya!
Nice job, people. Baby Diva, it's in your hands. Tell me, we doing another one right away?
You know, there are only a few moments in a person's life as important as making the high scoreboard, like tying your shoe for the 3,000th time. So why don't you do that too, and then tell me if you want to play again.
Alright, we're gonna end this stop off with You Don't Know Jack Volume 2. And again, guys, I am going to be in Monster Jam this weekend. I'll make sure to record some freestyle and races that I think might be good. Well, you'll see more when I get back, but for now, let's do it. Let's do a nice little send-off.
Can someone get
60
the phone? I can't get
seconds.
the phone right now.
Ow! God!
Yeah.
Sorry. Jesus, I've only got one nose.
Mom said we could have a sleepover.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. How many people are playing the game with us today? Oh, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh, well. Let's have your name.
Jen doesn't have enough pathos.
Yeah, we got a pizza, large pepperoni. Excuse me, player. Get the lead out and type your name in!
Is this accurate? If we're not going to fill out the forms like I said...
Looks like your new name is Lamo. Hey, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game. Hey, you're the boss. Done.
30 seconds.
Okay, you have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B as in who's buying the beer tonight?
Ray, pull the cantaloupe question.
20 seconds.
Hey, we got 20. All right, a question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in, you pick one of the choices on the screen. You with me? Good.
10 seconds.
Okay, look alive. Here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, and go to black.
5. And that's confidence
And
you can count on.
stand by.
New cloaca. Because there's a reason they named it after a sewer.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, all right, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Looks like it's just the two of us. You ready to party? Okay, pick a category.
This game is really funny. Let's start with question 1A.
And we call this one, It Might Be Tight. And this one's worth $2,000. Check this out. Say you're a stalactite, and all of your life you've dreamed of getting together with a stalagmite. If your dream comes true and you finally meet, what have the two of you created? A post, a column, a marriage, or a masthead? In a word, no. Too bad you didn't choose this. Stalagmites stick up while stalactites go down. Sometimes they come together and form a column. And a few years later, they get divorced and the stalagmite takes the kids and moves to a cave in another state. Come on, we need a category. Alright, next up. Famous women and power outages. $2,000 for right answer. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. If your power went out, which of these famous women would not be useful to have around because she's not known for having a light source? Joan of Arc, Florence Nightingale, Molly Pitcher, or Lady Liberty? I think you're forgetting that she was burned at the stake. And over here we have the right answer. Molly Pitcher. She wouldn't be a lot of help, but depending on what you're doing in the dark, you may need some cold water splashed on you. How about it? We need a category.
You and me, baby, makes
Category, let's do it. Talking trash. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1,000 for it. Okay, it's time to rummage through someone's trash can. And, it looks like some of this stuff in here is pretty old. All right, let's see. All right, we've got a bunch of McDonald's wrappers, some uneaten broccoli, a few peanut shells, and an empty jelly bean container. From where is this trash can? The Taj Mahal, Man's Chinese Theater, the White House, or Buckingham Palace?
Busted!
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. It's the combined trash from the Clinton, Bush, Reagan, and Carter administrations and the foods associated with them. Hey, what's this at the bottom of the can? Oh, look, America! Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to four.
The category, the black arts and little white lies. This one's gonna be $3,000. Isn't it always the way? A woman shows her unconventional side and suddenly she can't get a date to save her life. Which mythological babe might have placed this personal ad? Divorced white female, no kids, not anymore. No family ties, seeks single or divorced white male, not rich, fleeced by ex-husband. But my bewitching look should compensate. Don't screw around and we'll get along fine. Medea, Helen, Echo, or Clytemnestra. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Medea betrayed her father and killed her brother. Then when Jason was dumb enough to piss her off, she killed his new bride and her own sons. But hey, she was young. She's really matured a lot since then, and she's ready for a new relationship. Take your pick. What do you say?
Numero 5, and you don't know Jack.
Okay, coming up, this category is Go Intercourse Yourself. Get this right, get $2,000. Okay, imagine this. Mother Goose decides to create a hermaphrodite. According to the nursery rhymes, of what ingredients is the new hermaphrodite composed? 4 and 20 blackbirds, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, snip snails, puppy dog tail, sugar, spice, or a peck of pickled peppers? A hermaphrodite has both male and female sex organs. Snip, snails, puppy dog tails, sugar, spice. To coin a phrase, they've got everything nice. How about it? We need a category. And this questions category is Stop, or I'll fill you full of static. Get it right, get $2,000. All right, look closely at this really fake movie still and tell me, what's the best title for this picture from a Western starring Clint Eastwood and that fabric softener bear? White Hunter, Bounce Hard, Every Whisk Way But Loose, The Good, the Bad, and the Snuggly, or Once Upon a Time in the Windex. The Good, the Bad, and the Snuggly. Clint starred in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Snuggle is the fluffy fabric softener mascot.
Hi, I'm Snuggle. Reach for the sky.
Come on, we need a category.
The 7 o'clock news with question 7.
And this category is, damn it, the cake keeps burning. This might be a hard one. $3,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Wouldn't you know it, it's your year to organize a son's birthday party. Based on its age relative to its expected lifespan, what kind of tasteless party supplies should you get? Fake IDs, Clearasil and Boone's Farm, Smurf balloons and gooey cake, toupees and over-the-hill mugs, or live goat? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. The sun is about 5 billion years old, with another 5 billion or so to go, so it's hitting middle age. Soon it'll start growing sideburns, driving a sports car and hitting on stars half its age. Okay, pick a category.
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
This category is another reason not to visit Michigan. $2,000 riding on this one. Hey, did you know that modern cornflakes were the invention of the Kellogg brothers? If Mikey of Life cereal fame had the reaction to his breakfast food that Dr. Kellogg had wanted from the original cornflake eaters, what would happen? Mikey would compulsively eat tons of cereal. Mikey would have a lower sex drive. Mikey would be cured of polio, or Mikey's head would explode. Ooh, not even close. Here's what you should have picked. Dr. Kellogg believed that a vegetarian diet consisting of his flakes would lower one's sex drive.
He likes her. Hey, Mikey. Oh, man, I need a cold shower and a bowl of flakes. Quick!
All right, go ahead and pick one. Uh-oh, chest butt sits grime floor.
It's time for
Linger Kiss Don't Stop.
The category for this gibberish question is recipes for yucky drinks. And this opening value is going to be worth $5,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm going to be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Okay, get ready and tell me with what popular expression does this rhyme? Steeping cup with the stone pass. First hint, it describes buying something. Beating the recession? Go for it. Type in your... Uh-oh, I think you needed another clue on this one.
There goes old Barnaby shooting his new gun. Yeah, I was thinking I should get me one of them.
Oh, there you go again. Always steeping cup with the stone pass.
Of course, if your neighbor is Barnaby Jones, you shouldn't have any problem. Take your pick. What do you say? Category: Jigsaw Puzzle a la Corpse. Okay, the right answer nets you 1,000 bucks. Okay, imagine this. Dr. Frankenstein created the Frankenstein monster from spare parts of dead humans. Now he wants to create a porcine pet for him. Which set of parts should the good doctor get? Lassie's fur and Benji's eyes, Mr. Ed's head and Trigger's mane, Babe's brain and Arnold Ziffel's snout, or Morris's disposition and Garfield's dry wit? Too bad you didn't pick this. If something's porcine, it's pig-like, and that's what Babe and Arnold are.
It's alive!
Okay, round one is history. Let's move on to round two. Now remember, round two means double the value of the questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. How about it? We need a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
The category is... Don't have to be interesting if you're breathy enough. 2 G's for a right answer. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. You know that woman who sings the 80s hit Smooth Operator? Her name is spelled S-A-D-E. How the heck do you pronounce that? Sade, Sadie, Sad, or Sod? It's pronounced Sade. Nice work. You really made the grade. I mean, Mardade the Grade. Alright, go ahead and pick one. 12.
Celebrity voice impersonated.
The category is chips, dips, and what else? This one's worth $6 grand. Okay, take a shot at this. You probably have a pretty good idea of how the Marquis de Sade spent his life. How did he end it? He died while having sex in prison. He died while exiled to Tasmania. He died in an insane asylum, or he got off scot-free but still died. Now the correct answer is... The Marquis de Sade died in an insane asylum. I think he went nuts because everyone kept calling him the Marquis de Sade. Okay, pick a category.
I love 13, number 13. Oh-ho!
This one's gonna be Just Say Yes to Kitchen Safety. This one's worth $4,001 bills. It's time to fill in the blank. Limber up those fingers. When you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. If the main body of the state of Michigan were a giant oven mitt, which body of water could most easily extinguish its burning thumb? Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Lake Huron surrounds the thumb of Michigan, but if Michigan's thumb is burning really bad, it should just stick it up in Canada for a while to cool it off. Come on, we need a category.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
Okay, coming up, this category is Oompa Loompa Lollapalooza. And this one's worth $4,000. Okay, here's the deal. Daddy got her a golden ticket, a tour around Wonka's factory, and a goose that laid a golden egg. Now, what does that spoiled bitch Veruca Salt want now? Veruca Salt insists that Daddy take her to Geneva for the Salt 2 talks at once. When she arrives, what will she be talking about? Sodium adjustment licensing, Swiss almond liqueurs, strategic arms limitations, or Symbionese arms liberation? No, but I'd love to see a hammered Swiss miss beat the living crap out of that Veruca. Shoulda picked this.
Daddy, I want to sit next to Mr. Brezhnev.
Take your pick. What do you say? And we call this one Strippers at the Philharmonic. A right answer gets you $6K. Okay, pay attention here. A violin has 4 strings. Which string would the violin have on it if it were only wearing its G string? The lowest, the second highest, or the highest?
The highest, that's the E string, buddy.
Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. The G string is the string on the violin that's lowest in pitch. Sounds like the violin is stepping over the line. I mean, it's bad enough we can see its F hole. Alright, go ahead and pick one. Excellent choice. It's time to play Dis or Dat. And the category for this Dis or Dat question is the smallest part of a bodybuilder. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 things to you. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's a part of an atom or an American gladiator. Now, as each one comes up, if it's a part of an atom, press 1. If it's an American gladiator, press 2. And to skip, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer. And you lose $1,000 for each one you get wrong, or you just don't get to. Alright, let me have 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Nucleus, atom or gladiator? Zap! Neutron! Electron! Proton! Nitro! Last one, Titan! That's all she wrote! Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total. There you go. Alright, let's move on. How about it? We need a category.
Shave your thing, keep it clean, 17.
And this question's category is, finally, a question about Iowa. We are talking 4 big ones. Hang on tight, because here we go. Based on the meaning of its name in the Sioux language, after which of these famous doctors might the state of Iowa be named? Dr. Jack Kevorkian, Dr. Joyce Brothers, Dr. Ruth Westheimer, or Dr. Robert Jarvik? And over here we have the right answer. In the Sioux language, Iowa means one who puts to sleep. Imagine 2 places named after Dr. Kevorkian, Iowa and euthanasia. Okay, pick a category.
18.
Alright, next up, films and fascists. $4,000 behind this one. Alright, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. What classic movie features a freedom fighter's wife begging for it, the Nazis killing for it, and Rick hiding it in a piano as time goes by? Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Muppets Take Manhattan, From Here to Eternity, or Casablanca? From Here to Eternity. That's about how far off you are. Too bad you didn't choose this. It is a letter of safe transit out of Casablanca. Hey, I don't remember. Do Bogey and Ingrid Bergman do it in that movie? Come on, we need a category.
Like a bad Hollywood scene. It was question 19.
The category. Juice, toast, milk, and international law. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. All right, here we go. What would be the most appropriate name for a breakfast cereal made by the Worldwide Crime Fighting Agency? World Court Krispies, Group of 7 Nuts and Grains, Honey Wheat Interpolos, or NATO Nuggets? Wrong, but hey, boys and girls, send in NATO Nuggets box tops and you can become a member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. In case you're interested, here's the right answer. The International Criminal Police Organization that's sweetened with a touch of honey. Hey kids, get your own fake passport in specially marked boxes. Take your pick, what do you say?
The Fresh Saver. 20.
Category, let's do it. Someone sure likes the J. Crew catalog. $2,000 for right answer. Okay, give this analogy a try. Mauve is to purple as Ecru is to red, fuchsia is to orange, azure is to brown, or teal is to green. Mauve is a bluish purple and teal is a bluish green.
That was actually pretty easy.
This is what the 64 color Crayola box has done to our nation's youth. Burnt sienna my butt. Okay, pick a category.
The attack is now. If you see two words that match, buzz in. A right answer nets you $2,000, but every wrong answer drops you down $2,000. Listen, not all matches are true. Remember the clue. Only buzz in on a match that fits this clue. You don't know Jack. Need I say more? Good luck.
Just think, if you got one or two more questions right, I'd still be telling you stunk, but you wouldn't have to agree with me. And another thing.
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Thanks, Buzz. Let's roll commercials and find out what's happening. Cookie with the players.
Excellent. You're on the high scoreboard. Why don't you go on a nice little ego trip and then come back and tell me if you want to play again?
I am going on a trip, and that's coming up now. So hope you enjoyed that little You Don't Know Jack thing. Yeah, so we'll be back with You Don't Know Saturdays next week. So yeah, this was kind of like a farewell thing I wanted to do before I leave. So see you guys.